So you saying that if it's money and belts on the line, and I got me a 2 or 3 month camp, you telling
Yeah.
me that Roelly gonna knock me out up in what round?
Roelly gonna beat you. Yes,
He beat
yes,
me. He gonna knock me out.
Roelly would stop you. Yes, Roelly would stop you. Yes, I believe Roelly would stop you.
Now, in order to make it to the top, you gotta have a little bit of delusion. You gotta be damn near halfway crazy. You gotta be insane because you gotta feel like nobody can stop you, nothing can get in your way, and nothing gonna stop you from making it to the top. Now, Claressa Shields was sitting down with Shannon Sharpe on the podcast, and actually it was Nightcap. So they had a conversation with Ocho, Shannon Sharpe, and Claressa Shields. It really got into it where she felt disrespected by Shannon saying that Roelly could beat her in a fight. Now, for Shannon Sharpe saying that Rolly Romero can beat Claressa Shields in a boxing match, that's not something that's unbelievable. That's not something that's people can't fathom that he just said that. I mean, personally, me, my opinion, I feel like it's fact. Shorty, you cannot beat Roelly at all. Like, Claressa, you cannot beat Roelly. As great as you are, no matter how many men you've sparred, ever, no matter how many times you try to spar Keyshawn Davis, you try to fight Shakur, you try to spar Terrence Crawford, it's not going to work. When it comes to getting into a boxing match with an actual world-class fighter, it's not going to happen. There's two different classes, and you got to be realistic about just anatomy and about how men and women, like our bodies work. It's not going to work like that. So she got into a full back and forth with Shannon about this, and she just cannot believe that he would make this kind of statement. It all started on Twitter because Shakur had something to say about, Shannon making a comment that he would not come to a Shakur fight and be spending no money on a Shakur fight because he feels like Shakur is boring. He feels like Shakur Stevenson is boring. So Shannon Sharpe is saying that he would not spend his money to go watch him fight. Now that all started on Twitter where it was a little bit of a back and forth where Shakur was saying that Claressa could beat Roelly in a fight. And this all started to spiral into the point where Shakur was saying that, Shannon Sharpe don't know nothing about boxing. And then it turned into a thing where Claressa was saying that she could beat Roelly, and Shannon Sharpe had to go and let it be known, like, shorty, that wouldn't happen at all.
Responded, okay, I got Claressa over Shannon Sharpe in a boxing match. Facts. These guys are so misinformed about boxing. Like Marjorie Mayweather said, some people don't know ish about boxing. Since day one, I've been sparring with men. It's a reason I'm running through these women. Yes, you're running through women, Claressa. Claressa, you're not beating a male-trained fighter. You're not. If that was the case, you would have fought men. You're not. They're not going to sanction it. We're not saying that you're a woman's fighter. You're great. You're the greatest woman's boxer of all time. Yeah. We're conceding that. Shakur is just upset that I said I'm not paying no money to see him fight. This fight's not interested. So he's mad about that. I don't even want to discuss him. But Claressa, it's not a shot at you. You're a phenomenal woman's fighter. But Claressa, you're not beating a trained male fighter. You're not. He knows that. And I if you want to take up, like I said, Serena laid it out. Serena is the greatest female women's tennis player ever. She says, I'm not beating a male tennis player. They're not. There's a reason. If they could do a physical sport with men and women, they would do it. But they have a women's league and they have a men's league. There's a reason why.
In a sense that with common sense and logic, there's no way a woman, even the greatest woman of all time, that she can beat a male trained boxer. It's impossible. Even the worst of male boxers that really aren't that good, but are pros at what they do, they would beat Miss Shields.
Ocho, that's a man taking a punch versus a woman taking a punch. There's a reason men body and most athletes, males, produce more testosterone than the average. Women don't do that. She would get hurt. I said last night, we're talking about Roelly. Ocho, can you explain to the people that Roelly is a professional fighter?
They know that.
We were talking about professional fighters. Now they try to take it.
They're going to move the goalposts. They're moving the goalposts and creating other scenarios outside of the one that is the main topic. Claressa Shields, as great as she is, she knows. Shakur knows. Their knowledge of boxing and doing it all their life, they understand.
So I guess Amanda Nunes can beat a trained MMA fighter.
Come on. That's even worse. That's 4-ounce gloves. That's even worse.
Why not? You got to have that mentality. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's not great. She's great. She's the greatest woman fighter ever. But the fighter, man, Serena, who's the greatest women's basketball player? She's not beating a man in basketball. Y'all see it. Y'all just want to have something. And like I said, I think the world of her. Her story, if you've heard her story, and to see where she came from the streets of Detroit, to what she's turned herself into, a two-time Olympic champion, once as a teenager, and what she's turned herself into. Kudos, get nothing but respect from me. But y'all know, ain't no trained woman fighter beating a trained male fighter. It's not happening. Y'all know that. The power is just not there. The dude that clipped her sparring, Roelly knocked out with headgear.
Now, when they were having these disputes, eventually she did end up coming onto the podcast to go ahead and let it be known, like, bro, y'all got me messed up. Like, I can whoop this dude. Like, Roelly ain't got no skill. Roelly ain't got nothing that I can't handle. And I feel like that was really wild. That was very outlandish and it's very disrespectful. But at the same time, it's like Roelly not taking it serious. I don't feel like Roelly actually has a lot of respect for Claressa. He actually likes Claressa. He takes it really very like lightheartedly.
No, because you know you're Roelly, we're good. I'm not going to beat you up. We're good. You should not be scared. I'm actually scared. You shouldn't be. You don't know I'm scared. It's good. Oh, it's good. Holy shit. You got the photo?
I'm next.
This is nothing that's serious to him. But he did give a response about this and let it be known, like, all right, she could beat me. It is what it is.
Is there a male champion, regardless of weight,
Yep.
that you believe you can
I beat Roelly. He's a world champion. Roelly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Roelly fight?
I did watch him fight. I seen he just won against
Ryan Garcia.
Against Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's not about. I think Roelly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger.
And she said, I'm bigger than him. Bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
I think you've been facetious.
No, I'm being for her. I don't hit women.
That's true. I understand that. No, I'm just. Did you shake your head or did you say why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Another thing to take in perspective as well is that there's a clip of Claressa actually getting knocked down in sparring. Now this happened maybe a few years ago, maybe 2019, 2018, somewhere around there.
Yes. Oh.
Regardless, she got dropped in a sparring match against a man. Nobody made it a big deal about it. Like you're boxing a dude, like that's expected. But that's like her biggest defeat she feels like ever, and it's a big deal to her. She goes on to say that the dude had padding in her gloves, and that was the only way that he knocked her down. That was the only reason because of that. But the same dude, like I said, Roelly knocked bro out within the second round.
So with that answer being, listen, I'm not afraid to get inside the ring and spar against a man. I never have been. And I think people love to bring up this clip where I got dropped in 18
Yes.
by this guy. I didn't get knocked out. I got dropped.
Yes.
And plenty of guys get dropped.
Is that the guy that Roelly dropped? That knocked out?
That's the guy who Roelly knocked out. Absolutely. Roelly knocked him out around 2019. But this is what you have to understand. That guy is a cheat. He didn't have no padding in his gloves. And if it's not true, why him and the coach haven't sued me yet? That dude, I had whooped him the week before. He was mad. He didn't like it. I'm a black African-American female. They don't value women in his country, and they definitely don't value no damn black woman. His coach gave him some worn glove that he said he got from Roberto Duran as a gift. This is what the man said. Derek Santos, the coach. The gloves had 0 to no padding in them, and he caught me with that hook when we sparred because he wanted revenge on the week before when I tapped his ass. Now, this is the thing, right? He sparred me and another guy the same day. Anytime I go to the gym and I'm sparring rounds, getting ready for a world championship fight, I spar 2 different men. I always done that. I'm always the one standing in the ring, staying fresh. He sparred that same guy, and I was standing there confused. It's my first time ever getting dropped. Been boxing since I was 11 years old. I've never been dropped before, so I'm curious on how this dude dropped me, right? So I'm watching him and this dude named Harold Kadarin spar, right after me and him got done. I'm watching them spar. And Harold said, you wasn't hitting like that last week. And I looked and I said, what the fuck you meant by that? When they got done sparring, I walked to him and said, hey man, good work. I hit his glove. And I can tell you, it was no padding in there. My coach, John David Jackson was there. Derek Santos was there. Derek Santos, he grabbed the gloves off of the dude's hands and stuck them in a Ziploc book bag and walked off. I literally ran to my car, and everybody know what I did. Everybody know what I ran to my car to go do. But I learned a valuable lesson. when you sparring against anybody, check their gloves. I never was aware of that before. But that was back in 2018. We was in 2026, and they can't bring up nothing else that's flawed in my career but that knockdown. And then the knockdown with Hannah Gabriels came a couple days after that when I fought her in the first round. I still won that fight unanimously, but I've never been dropped before that and never have been dropped after that.
Now, when Claressa came on to the Nightcap show and was having this conversation, some people may have thought, like, all right, Shannon might back down from his stance, or Shannon might be a little bit lighthearted with it. But no, like, Shannon let it be known, like, no, he will beat you. You cannot beat a man at all in a boxing match. It's not happening. You're not getting into a ring with a world-class fighter, no matter how many times he's lost to maybe your favorite fighter. Yes, he's lost to Gervonta Davis. Yes, he lost to Pitbull Cruz, but he beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia beat David Haney. So, like, that you're trying to say that just because, just because they beat him, that means that you got a chance, just because you don't like the way that Roelly fight.
So you saying that if it's money and belts on the line, and I got me a 2 or 3 month camp, you telling me that Roelly gonna knock me out up in what round?
Roelly gonna beat you. Yes, Roelly would stop you. Yes, Roelly would stop you. Yes, I believe Roelly would stop you.
You are nuts, but I love that for you, because when you don't know boxing, you just don't know boxing that well, and you don't know me that well. But I will say this: I've never went inside the ring with anybody and been just.
So can I ask you a question, Claressa?
You go my chin, hit me right in the. Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Can you answer the question? Did you not see the offense and defense?
That was against Franchon. This is Roelly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful or whatever than me. Roelly is not.
Claressa, even if he walks around at 180, and he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm going to be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone than yours.
Nobody ever said I was stronger than Roelly. I never said that. You said that. I am telling you off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder had 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is men to men, but I am telling you, skill to skill, skill to skill. You are not looking at skill to skill, man. You're just not, because you can't, because you too macho.
But you looking at Roelly, you looking at Roelly like he's not skilled. You're looking at Roelly like he's not skilled.
I am telling you that Roelly is skilled. He's not better skilled than me. And Ocho even just told you that.
So I'm going to ask Ocho.
Ocho just told you that.
So he's not as skilled as Claressa. Do you believe Claressa can beat him in a fight, in a sanctioned fight, a 12-round fight with 10-ounce gloves? Do you believe Claressa could beat him?
That's what I explained when I first said it. Are you going to be able to protect yourself in a 10-round fight and not get caught in exchanges?
What you do is tuck your chin and keep your fucking hands up. What are we talking? I'm finna go in there. Oh, I'm finna go power for power with Roelly. Man, come on. You seen the jab in the fight. You seen the head movement. You seen the body work. And anybody that know, when you fight against somebody that's strong, you hit them where? The body. I'm going to Roelly's body early.
Where do you think he's going to hit you? Let me ask you a question. Where do you think he's going to hit you?
Everybody gets hit.
But you've never been hit by a man without headgear.
If I go and I watch film on Roelly, and I go and I really dissect him and see what he do good and what he do bad, I'm telling you, I know that my skill can beat him. But if I really did my homework and really had to sit there with it and prepare, I'm gonna go and spar against Keyshawn Davis. I'm gonna have to call up Tiafimo. I'm gonna have to call up Shakur. Hey y'all, come help me get ready. I'm gonna have to call Terrence Crawford. Hey y'all, help me get ready. And I guarantee you, if I done that, which I would, because that's how professionals and that's how fighters and champions think, with them helping me prepare. And then me having Uncle Shannon said a sanctioned fight with Roelly. I'm sorry, you guys, but the truth is in the pudding.
I feel like you really got a chance to get into the ring with this man and actually beat him. Now, it'll never happen. We know that this would never, ever happen. But the delusion that this woman has, and she dead serious about this. And hey, I gotta give it to her. That's the reason that she is the GOAT. Because she has gotten into the ring with numerous men before. She has sparred numerous world-class fighters that gave her great work. And that's the reason she's able to beat up on them ladies out there. That's the reason she is the GOAT. But that's the same thing as trying to say, like, Angela Reese could feel like she can go out here and dunk on motherfucking Shaquille O'Neal or anything like that. Like, she can get in the paint with Wembley. It's not happening. Just because you're great in your lane does not mean that you're going to jump into a whole nother field and become just as dominant. Imagine Caitlin Clark feeling like, all right, I can go one-on-one with Marcus Smart and whoop him. It's not happening. It's not happening at all. Like, even Serena Williams has said in the past, like, she is a world-class athlete. Yes, in her own field. But she would not win against a male athlete. Even if he was at the bottom of the ranking, it would not happen at all. But she feels like she can definitely beat, Roelly for whatever reason. I don't think it's like a personal thing behind it. I just really feels like she just does not think this man has no type of skill at all. Like, she really is disrespecting Roelly. Listen, Roelly get one tap to that chin, baby, you would go down. And it's like, are you trying to say that you can beat Papoose in a fight? If you saying that you can beat a world-class championship fighter that's a boxer in a boxing match, that means you saying you can whoop that man at your house. Because you are a world-class fighter. And Papoose not trained at all. He just an average Joe. So basically what you saying, you can whoop your man if you wanted to right now today. Put paws and hands on that man. Because he probably the same, you and Papoose probably the same size. Papoose ain't walking around here at 220, 210, nothing like that. He probably walk around at a nice 180 or something like that. Just on a normal day. Not in the shape, not the biggest, not the ripped. So you probably think you can take your man too, don't you? You probably think you can knock Papoose out. That's what you think. That's what it feels like to me. It ain't Shannon having this masculine energy, baby. It's you. You feel like you could beat on a man. That's what the problem is. But hey, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Who do y'all think would even win in the fight? Let's get them in a 10-round sparring match, and we can make the rounds even 2 minutes. Let's make it that. Let's make the rounds 2 minutes, and we got 10 rounds going at it. Who do y'all think would win between Roelly and Claressa Shields? Please let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below, because I think this whole conversation is just really funny. A nice conversation just to see what y'all think. Do you think a world-class athlete such as Claressa Shields can beat up on Roelly, who also is a world-class athlete in his own right? Yes, he's lost to some big names, but it is what it is. That's how the game goes. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you're watching right now, listen, we almost had 3,000 subscribers, y'all. Listen, we almost there. Go ahead and drop down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Smash that like button. Go ahead and turn on the notification bell also. And what I need you to do, it's a little button down there below. It's going to say hype. I need you to go ahead and smash that hype button, because that's how you help small creators like me grow, and we get into the algorithm so I can go ahead and give y'all more content. Help me help you. Until next time, I'm going to catch y'all in the next episode. Peace. And we out.